What's up, YouTube? Brendan for Market Makers, your home for Wyckoff, an advanced 5-pattern Fibonacci pattern TA. Guys, is this the beginning of the pump that I have been talking about now for days, telling you it's coming? And why have I been so confident in predicting that? Because it's tracking perfectly to Wyckoff. Understanding the Wyckoff price cycle always lets you know where you are in the market. Now, the resistance levels have been changing because the EMAs have been descending, so we need to focus on that in this video. But quick announcement. So we do Wyckoff live streams now weekly, okay, for education in our Discord group, as well as harmonic pattern trading, which is what this pretty guy is right here, the cipher. This is a harmonic pattern. We do those live streams twice a week, and we have block state updates, live streams almost every single night, as well as a joint live stream with the whole admin team, including Elliott wave theory, block state fundamentals, harmonic pattern trading, and Wyckoff and Fibonacci trading all combined into a live stream. This is all in one price, guys, in our Discord. We don't upsell you. We don't say, hey, here's package 1, here's package 2. It's one price. I suggest you come check out the room. The link is in the video description. Love to see you guys there for some education, trade signals, and a fantastic community. So definitely check us out, and please check out our sponsor, BITGET. I don't monetize our channel. BITGET link is in the video description. No KYC, you don't need to show an ID, and no VPN. One of the last great exchanges doing that. They are a top 5 exchange by volume. You can trade with just an email. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Link in the video description. Let's jump into this. So I had to travel today, guys, so sorry for the late update. It's 10:30 at night. The cipher pattern on the daily. As you guys know, we've been talking a lot about the daily, my last video from Saturday, and this is where we are right now. But what is price hitting right now? Let's check out our EMAs and let's see if we can figure this out. So our EMAs, we know the big boys. We got to get the 89 up here, the 144, and the 233. This is our resistance. As you guys know, it's been descending. Remember, it was up higher. It's been descending down because it tracks to price. Remember, physics, right? Natural law when it comes to market trading. If the price descends too fast from the moving averages, at some point, like a rubber band, it will snap back and come and test them. So these are key tests. The 89 right here at 45-ish. The 233, which is the big boy on the daily, about 46, 193, and then the 144 just slightly above that. But I want to see exactly where price is trading right here. And trend-based fib comes to the rescue. I just made a trend-based fib educational video actually yesterday for the room. So we make videos all the time. You guys, I think there's a lot of benefits if you want to come check that out. Let's do the secondary test candle up to the X point of the pattern, down to the A point of the pattern, and look at this. The beauty of fibs, and I hear people on YouTube call them hocus pocus, that they don't really work. Look at the 618. 43,661. Price is at 43,666. Total coincidence, right? Total coincidence. And then you have this candle was rejected previously. And look at your 382. 42,114. Look how many candles track to this. This is why I posted a trade. One of my other admin members posted a trade down here to get in down here because we are tracking beautifully to Wyckoff. We got a nice little pump right now. And if we can flip the 618, this will be key. If you can flip the 618, you're going to come up and you're going to test that 89. That may make you retrace some, but if you can hold the 618 and move back up, the 1 fib is your key test here, 46,165, okay? This is your key test. This may be what separates, is this a dead cat bounce, or is Bitcoin going on to the 1618, the golden ratio phi, which is at 50K. 50,215, but you gotta flip the 1 fib, because if you flip the 1 fib, you're flipping the last 2 big moving averages in the way, the 233 and the 144. So you want to be able to flip that and come up, work your way up to the 1618. We have this bearish cipher harmonic here, which probably won't activate until you hit the 1618, because that's a key retracement level. So we got to see what can happen here. What I would like to see happen, an ideal situation, because as you guys know from listening to this channel, price moves in waves, right? So price always goes, it moves in waves, it doesn't move straight up and down. So if price does come up, if we are able to flip these key resistances after some tests, we back test it, we move up. What we want to do is be able to come up to the 1618, even if we do descend, because we probably will get some type of descension based on the fact we have a harmonic here as well, right? We want to keep this pattern going that we have. This is a bullish pattern. You have your low, you have your higher low, and then this could be yet another higher low. Okay, that would be a very bullish pattern, even if you get rejected by the 1618, because that allows price to accumulate, maybe into a backup position or an LPS position here in Wyckoff, and then move up again, okay, an attempt to move up again. Now, a lot of this will be tied to the other markets. The other markets have not been super strong right now, but they're still holding their higher low structure. So they do have the ability to move up. We got craziness going on in Ukraine and Russia right now as well. Lots of moving parts. It's a very exciting time to be a trader, but it is a very difficult time for analysis because there's so many moving parts. But let's look at our 4-hour time frame. Guys, you know we got to check out the Caterpillar, because this thing's been bottling up when I left you 2 days ago. Look at this. And I told you how crucial it was that we flip this median line. You see that median line? We got this candle above it. We flipped it, right? So now we just need to keep this bullish momentum. And guys, as a pattern trader, it's always important to look at the patterns of the asset you're trading, because every asset can be different. And look at this. When we bottled up super tight here, you see what Bitcoin did? It dropped below the median line, and then even though it was super tight and would have had the bias to go down, started pumping up. And this is what we're looking for over here, okay? We're looking for that exact same pattern, like a J-hook pattern, where Bitcoin will pump back up, test the top of this box, this Darvas box range, because right now we're stuck at that 618 on the daily. Flip all those resistances and continue to move up. And if it does not, you're looking at a dead cat bounce. And, you know, if Bitcoin does get rejected on that daily, somewhere up here by this pattern, or even in this bunch of moving averages here at the 46K-ish level, watch what happens to the markets, because it'll be interesting to see, is Bitcoin leading the dump in that case? In other words, what I'm saying is if Bitcoin comes up, gets rejected, doesn't hold the 618, right? Falls right back through it, ends up down here somewhere, back of this box. See what happens with the markets, because this could be extremely bearish, obviously. Now you could accumulate and start the process back over, but if the other markets start dumping as well, then this was a precursor. This was a leading indicator of what's happening in those markets. Just something to pay attention to if you do have money in the other markets. So let's turn off the Caterpillar. Let's look at our volatility indicators. Let's look at the VAMA. So we're above one moving average. We're below, just below the other one. We got to flip the other one, get the volatility beneath us. Let's check out Ichi. That should be good. We should be above the cloud, I think. Ooh, just poking our head above the cloud. You see that? So we got the moving averages beneath us, which is bullish. We held the 233, which, as I told you last video, this is something we must do. We have to hold the 233, even though we got those shakeout candles in there, especially that down thrust right there to scare everybody. We got the shakeout candles in there, but remember, I show you this every time we talk about Ichi. As the cloud gets thinner, which it's doing right here, this is an easy place to fall through. Just like it's an easy place to punch through if you're beneath it, okay? Just got to be very careful with that and see what happens as we approach that area. The way you get this cloud fatter and thicker is you get some more elevation. Get some more velocity, get some elevation, the cloud will pick up and start building a thicker, more billowy and beautiful green cloud. And let's look at, let's turn that off. Got VAMA. Oh, let's look at our FPK, another volatility indicator. Getting just about above all the FPK moving averages here. As you can see, I mean, again, this is a different time frame, but we know we're stuck on the 618. Also happens to be the peak with the FPK, right? So again, it's just confluence of indicators, which I really love to see. Shows you some accuracy. I did not have the advantage of this back when I was trading in '99. This stuff didn't exist. So it's when you find some accurate indicators, they can be really, really beneficial and helpful. Let's look at our other indicators here. So the ATR, you guys hear me preach about this all the time. This is one of the first indicators I learned to use. And this is beautiful because we didn't quite make it to our baseline, but that's not important. We got the pumps going straight up right at the moment. But as you can see, we did descend. So this was telling me there was a move coming in. And of course, that move had a bias to be to the upside because of the fact that we were in accumulation. Looking at the volume, got a nice bullish candle above the moving average, the 21-day. And our angle for the EMAs is up. Our accumulation is up. Our Alma RSI is up. We want to see this continue. You know, this could be interesting. If we end up just hanging out here at the 618, it could just be a pressure buildup, right? Maybe it's going to build up some pressure and then pop through it. And that's what we need to see, because if it doesn't, it's going to get rejected at the 618 and descend on the daily. So let's see if this is like a 2-liter bottle that you shake up and hand to your sister, hand to your best friend, and they open it and it explodes everywhere. Let's see if that's what price is doing, or if this is going to reverse. Okay, so just pay attention to this. If you do happen to be in a trade, always remember to use stop losses. Guard your money. You know, it's your money. Just be careful with it, and don't be afraid to take profits too if things get hairy. All right, guys, I think that's it for right now. It's almost 11 o'clock Eastern time. I will have a more timely video tomorrow afternoon for everybody, and I'll try to get a market update video out tomorrow morning as well. And all right, check out our links, guys, in the video description. Our Twitter is there as well. Everybody have a fantastic night. Talk to you tomorrow.